going to be doing word work. We will be reading something called King Tut's Tomb. We will try to guess meanings of target words based on their parts of speech and the sentence that they've been using. Our first word is estimate. Right? I estimate that I have about 100 to 120 books on my shelf. Okay, estimate. The next word is preserve, right? Preserve. It's important to preserve what we know about Philippine tribes.
So today we will make words using letter cards. So we almost all of us, we have the letter cards. All right. So we will make these words using these letter cards and we will sort them based on how they sound and how they are spelled. So I will repeat this word. Okay. You listen to it very carefully. Okay. Yeah.
Rook. A large black bird that looks similar to a crow.
So the word is rook, a large black bird that looks similar to a crow. Can somebody make a sentence of using this word? Yes, Atin. Yes, Atin.
I saw a very big rook in a tree.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. That's correct.
We have different kinds of parts of speech. The thing in the blackboard or the thing in our screen is a verb. And we know a verb is an action word, right? Verbs, nouns, adjectives, pronouns, all these things. And they get bigger and bigger, right? They are the different things that make up speech. Okay, so they're useful to know because they help us find out meanings of words. So I have different situations here. And the first thing I want us to do is to read each one and just figure out what part of the speech are we looking for? What kind of word are we looking for? For example, the first one says, I found my grandmother's old recipe book. I want to study it closely. What should I do? If I look at the sentence, what is it asking me to do? What do you think? What is this thing asking me to do? Is it asking me to name something? Is it asking me to act on something? Is it asking me to describe something?
Study it closely.
Yeah, study it. So I have to do something, right? I am going to study, which is why the answer here is verb. Clearly, I am looking for an action. So I will put here verb. We're looking at this sentence. I am bored and do nothing all day. I need to focus on something. What should I find? Okay, let's try. Are we looking for a noun? Are we looking for a verb? The answers are coming in. And it's kind of split. Some saying a verb, some saying noun. That's okay. You don't have to have the right answer right away. So I am bored and do nothing all day. I need to focus on something. What must I find? Look, the question here is asking for something. It's not asking you to do anything the same way that the other ones have. For example, it says here, what should I do? What can I do? What should the authorities do? We know that it's doing. When it's doing, then we do a verb. But this one, it's saying here, what must I find? It means I am looking for something, right? So if we're looking for something, the answer, that means that we are looking for a word that works as a noun. You will look for the words in the text that fits these clues. And you can look at the highlighted words to find the ones that match this target of speech. One. You can also look at the words around it to help you figure it out.
Which sound is there? Which sound is common in all these words?
They all had the short oo sound.
You have to quickly join your letters, juggle your letters and make that word.
Look. Let's look carefully at the picture.
Done. Oh, wow, you guys are so fast. Yes, Aliba, tell me the answer. After that, Shilu will tell me the answer.
L-O-O-K.
What?
L-O-O-K.
Oh, that's correct. Listen to the word. You have to make a 5-letter word.
Brook. Brook.
The spelling of brook is B-R-O-O-K.
Wow, that's nice. It's brook. So we are moving to write a 6-letter word.
Rookie. Rookie.
R-O-O-K-I-E.
Oh, wow, that's correct. It's rookie. It's a 7-letter word. Playing it for you here.
Crooked. Crooked.
Them, crooked.
Yeah. Yes, Aliba? Tell us the spelling.
C-R-O-O-K-E-D.
Oh, wow, that's nice. These are the 13 letters. You need to use these 13 letters and make 2 secret words. The first word starts with BR and the second word has color in it.
Unmute and tell us about why you thought it was estimate. Go ahead.
Since there's a room full of coins, since there's a lot of coins, we will just estimate the amount.
Very good. It's a room full of. Do you think it's possible to count a room full of coins? That might be
No,
difficult,
ma'am, we
right?
need to count
Very
them.
difficult. That's right. So you would need to estimate. Tell us why you chose recorded. That's a correct answer.
Because recording can mean writing down something of something that you have experienced. But
Very good. So it's writing something down. And in the text, if you look at the book, Joaquin, can you read the part that the sentence that has the word recorded in? Can you read it for teacher?
Carter recorded what he saw in his diary.
Okay. Go ahead and finish it. So that's a comma.
Strange
Strange
animals, statues, and gold everywhere. The glint of gold.
Very good. So it matches, right? We know that recorded means writing things down, and that's just what Carter did. That's exactly the same meaning as being as the situation needed, right? Being on a nature walk and seeing many birds, but not having a guidebook to identify them. All right, good answer, guys. So what are the things that we can do to help us figure out the words that are new?
We first look at the situation, and second we look at the question.
You look at the situation and then the question. Brent, what about you?
Identify if it is a verb or a noun.
Identify if it's a verb or noun, meaning we can look at the part that they play, the role that they play in the sentence. Show me, how do you think we can change support into an adjective? In chat, it says support. Yeah, but support, right? We have to add what word to make it into an adjective? Some are saying supported. Some are saying, here you go, supportive, right? So from support, if we type it as supportive, it actually becomes an adjective. For example, it becomes supportive friend. It describes our friend. We're using value here as a noun because we're talking about the worth of the treasure. Now let's go and turn it into an adjective. Can you guys think of a sentence that will help, that will make the word value into an adjective? That means instead of the word value, you have to use the word valuable. So I'll use Caitlin's sentence. So this is a very valuable item. Very good, because now we know very clearly that this is an adjective because we know that valuable is describing the word item. So very good. Good work, Caitlin. Okay, good work, everyone.
Can you name the vowels which make these short O sound?
Double U makes
Double
U.
Double O. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So in the first column, you have to write these words which we have made. And in the second column, it's written 1-syllable words with the short O sound. And in the second column, you have to write 2-syllable words with the short O sound. Now, do you know what are 1-syllable words and 2-syllable words? Can somebody tell me one word which has 2 syllables?
Rookie.
Oh,
Rookie.
yeah, that's correct.
And even crooked.
Yeah,
crooked.
correct. Okay,
Even
okay, okay.
crooked.
Now you know. Write it on your own quickly. Try to speak these words and tell me how they are different. Who will tell me? Yes, Atin.
They all have double O's, but they have the different sound. In cook, there are O sound, short O sound,
Yeah.
but like in noon,
Yeah.
the O sound is longer.
Oh, sound is longer. Wow, that's correct.
You take a look at the target words on top, right? And you figure out where to put them in the puzzle by looking at their clues. Well, what do you think this one is to keep something in good condition?
Support.
Look at this one. Oh, see, with it, when it's a crossword, it means that it starts with the letter P and ends with an E.
Preserve.
It's preserved. So that's the clue. The thing with the crossword is the other words help you find out what the answer is. Show me what you will remember from the class today. Very good. I think King Tut is one of the guys that we will not forget. This boy king who was probably just as old as you when he was ruling in Egypt. Okay? Thank you for typing in your answers also. Differences between verbs and nouns and adjectives and so on.